So the card that flipped out is easy does it. So there's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So something is flowing, okay? If you're feeling anxious or having heavy anxiety about something, I feel like you need to release that fear, okay? Release that fear. All right, you could be seeing white birds or rainbows or some shit like that here. Somebody could have blonde hair or, you know, blonde highlights or something like that. Okay, blonde could be significance. All right, so whatever you're worrying about, do not worry, okay? Things are happening exactly how it's supposed to happen, and it's actually happening in your favor. So what do you want the collective to know about this? Yeah, see, look, omens, good omens here, right? Good omens coming in for you here, all right? What would you like to know? What would you like for the collective to know? Enter dialogue, okay? This kind of looks like it matches up with omens, okay? You could be seeing a lot of threes. All right, one more card on Easy Does It for the collective spirit. Gatekeeper. Yeah, you're being protected from something or someone's protecting you. You could also be like receiving some sort of higher knowledge here, like only that only you get, or I'm definitely getting like communication with spiritual beings here. Something's happening, something's transforming or changing within your gifts here. Okay, you could be 24 years old, you could be 21, 23. Somebody could be 31. All right, so let's let me actually read Enter Dialogue, and I want to skim through Gatekeeper. Okay, so you could be an air or earth sign here. It says, this is the voice of your ego, the chatter inside of you that never shuts up. This is the dialogue you carry on with yourself consistently. By talking to yourself, you create a duality inside the mind. This interdialogue creates emotions. It keeps you occupied and busy, analyzing and directing, judging, remembering, and nagging you, and even singing. Okay, it keeps you fixed on your reality, all right, and keeps you company. Much of your inner dialogue has been programmed by society. It is part of your shared worldview. It is common values, ideas, mores, taboos, and etiquettes. Okay, often it takes the form of stereotypes, bigotry, and prejudice. The interdialogue can be oppressive, keeping you constantly mulling over things and making you fret. This is a card of habits. Your inner voice reinforces you, gives you excuses, and rationalizes for you. It can lock you into habitual behavior that may or may not be good for you here. So this is like someone battling with their ego here, okay? Or someone literally balancing their ego with this omens and gatekeeper here. All right, maybe it is time for you to analyze your own behavior. Is there a pattern to the negative or positive events to your life? Does it seem that you are always dealing with the same problems over and over again? If that is the case, perhaps the change in your own behavior is the order. So you could be realizing like you switching up a certain habit or cutting off a certain group. Say you keep cycling back to the same person, or you keep cycling back to the same friends, the same family, the same lover, okay, and you expect a different result. It's like make a change within your actions, okay? Because you can cut these type of people off or these energies off. You can change something that you're doing to change your own reality here. So it's like taking control of your emotions here, okay? And taking power of yourself. Taking accountability is also what I'm getting here. Now with Gatekeeper, you could be a fire or water sign or dealing with one. It says this card refers to traveling within what is called the collective unconscious, sometimes referred to as the astral plane, lucid dreaming, or dream time. It is immersed in the symbols, mythologies, and mysteries of time. It can be filled with barricades, hurdles, walls, and mazes. There are always puzzles to be solved and riddles to unravel, and the gatekeeper who must be confronted and passed. Before approaching the gatekeeper, there is usually tests and initiations, gateposts that must be passed. Okay, the gatekeepers are there to test our skills and display our strengths and weaknesses. Passing by the gatekeepers is the recognition, approval of worthiness to continue on one's journey. So someone's being tested with their ego, okay? Somebody's like shadow could be getting tested at this time, all right? And I feel like if you pass this test, you'll receive some sort of good omen here. Now, you could have received an omen that was a sign, and maybe you didn't get it because you were too much in your ego. All right. But I feel like there's something about to be balanced out. So I literally am getting, somebody could be getting tested by their ancestors at this time, or some sort of higher being. Somebody could be going through some sort of initiation or major change happening in their life. But Spirit's telling you to go with the flow, because everything's happening how it's supposed to. All right. So I feel like there's being lessons taught to you through some sort of experiences here. All right. So clarification on this energy, Spirit. What would you like for the collective to know? Yeah, the Hermit here with the Knight of Wands. So this is taking action on that inner knowing, okay? Listening to that inner knowing, using everything that you have learned, everything that you have, like I heard confiscated. So all the knowledge that you confiscated or collected over the time, okay, putting that to use, okay, because this is going to help you in a situation. That's like the Sage card that we just pulled for the last reading. They use their experiences to help others, okay, and to get through certain situations, and that's how they become so wise, so experienced, and a teacher in some sort of way, because they've been through it, okay? So this is like not being fearful of going through something, even if it is bad. At the end of the day, it's like a test, and it might look or come off a certain type of way, and something could actually be like for your highest good here with Easy Does It, okay? It's like something is like you might not see the full picture yet. All right, with this internal dialogue, it's a whole bunch of shit mixed up, and it's like you might not get it. You might not get the message, but once you balance yourself or go through this test, this initiation, everything becomes clear. All right, this is really meant for you to happen. It would not be approaching or happening in your life at this time if it did not mean something, or if it was not for your better good, okay? Regardless if this is meant to humble you or excel you, okay, this is needed during your path at this time. Yes, I feel like something is coming to light also when it comes to some sort of finances, okay? This is going to be able to stabilize you. Like I said, you could be battling with your ego and your heart, okay? So the heart and the mind, okay, the sun and the shadow, the sun and the moon, you're battling and balancing, okay, these two, so you can overall have more power over yourself in your life here, okay? But I do feel like something is going to like stabilize. I keep saying the stabilize word. I keep feeling like something is going to like level out. Something is going to be built from this, okay? But you have to go through this at first. All right, when a plant grows or a tree grows, it starts off as a little root. It starts off as this little sprout, and it turns into a whole fucking tree. Okay, that can live for decades if it fucking wants to, if it's cared for right. So I feel like something that you're doing is really going to grow you or excel you in some area in your life in the long run. Okay, especially after dealing with so many challenges, after balancing and after going through this shit, you realize the truth of your true destiny here. All right, and this message comes in fast, so take it with heed, okay, and be grateful for it. Show a lot of gratitude to Spirit because they are guiding you. All right, thank you so much.